Okay. Okay, folks. What are we doing today? What are we doing? What are we doing? Getting stuff done. Getting stuff done. Yes. What? Your digital footprint. Dear Darla, get out of here. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Thank you for the like. Just kidding, I'm not whispering. Thank you for the like. Significantly deepening. Hello. Thank you, Sage. How are you today? How are you? How are you? How is everybody doing today? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Thank you for coming in. How are you? How's it going? What's everybody up to? I'm tired. Just had my first school day. Yes, I'm good. I am. Your school day is already over, huh? Hello, Ashley. How are you? How are you? Hello again. How summer break? I'm good. I am doing homework, which I'm pretty much over at this point. I'm sick of it, to be honest. I'm good. Yep. If I could just like get somebody to finish the rest of my schooling, then I'd be better. But I'm thankful that I'm doing it. And I'm trying to stay thankful and get it done. But it's hard because I'm just over it. But yes, and I was saying before people got in here, I dabbled with paid promotions on YouTube, and that actually killed my algorithm. So, not ever doing that again. How old am I? 35. I'm 35. 35 years old. Yep. What are you guys doing today? I guess Sage is done with her day. Their day, I should say. And Ashley, what are you up to? Where are you from? What are you doing today? Thank you. I don't feel that right now, to be honest, but I appreciate the compliment. I am struggling to feel that at the moment, but I know it'll get there, to be honest. It's just hard because I'm trying to lose weight, right? And it's like just very slow, but it's okay. It's just, yeah. Instant results are not realistic, right? So like we just got to keep just got to keep going. I'm very young. I'm 35. I'm 35. I know. I know. I feel like half my life's gone, if not more. What do you like to craft? I know you like to do art. What are you crafting today? Thanks, guys. You guys are nice, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I got to do more. I really need to get done with school so I can prioritize doing a little bit more exercise now that I'm starting to heal. But yes, I have both. I have a kid and man, that's a kid too. No, I have we have 5 kids together. So I have 3 bio kids and 2 step kids. And yeah. My kids are range from 18 down to 3 years old. 18 years old down to 3. I have a busy group. Did it not work? 18 years old to 3 years old. 18 to 3. 18, 10, 11, 10, and 3. No. 18, yeah, 10, 11, 10, and 3. That is correct. Do you have kids, Ashley? Yes. How many kiddos do you have? How many kiddos do you have? 2. 2 is a more manageable number, right? No, I'm just kidding. No, how old are your kids? How old are your kids? We don't have all 5 children all the time either. So like his kiddos will be with mom, their bio mom, majority of the time, and then my 3 bio kids. Bomba. Hello, how are you? I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. But yeah, so you have cats. Cats and dogs can be just as difficult as kids. Welcome back from work, Bomba. And Ashley, 4 and 3 is a lot of work. My youngest is 3 and a whole lot of 3. It's exhausting, to be honest. Bless his heart, but he's a busy guy. I don't know how your little ones are, but they're very busy at that age. Yeah, cats and animals can be just as time consuming and difficult as kids, to be honest. As long as you're taking care of them, it's definitely just as hard as kids. I personally feel that. Yes. Are you constantly chasing yours, Ashley? Do they go, 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 go like the Energizer bunnies? Because that's how mine are. I know how to be one. I've got it. You know how to be what? A kid? So you got it figured out? That works. A boy and a girl. I have 4 boys, 1 girl. 4 boys, 1 girl. But you got a boy and a girl right out of the gate. That's a good chance. Like, that's good. That's good. However, and siblings. Do I have siblings? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying yours are siblings? What are you saying? Sorry. Yes, Bomba. You can have a mod. I need some mods. And also, like, don't feel obligated to do anything, to be honest. Live not too long ago, like a few. Yep, that was my daughter. She was painting. She loves to paint. She's a crafty critter. I saw you were in there. So not because I don't think you're capable, but because I have my settings on 18 and over, I am going to only mod people that are 18 and older. Not because I think you're incompetent or unable to do it, but because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. And I feel like that's probably a good boundary. So, not in a crappy way, but in a healthy boundary way. 3 kids, but one of my kids due 2 years ago. It's taken care of. Don't worry. No, you're fine. Like I said, don't worry about having to do anything. Like, don't feel pressured. That's not my intent. It's just nice to have some mods. If something gets crazy and you see it, cool, kick it out or take care of it. Great. But if not, don't worry about it. So, 3 kids and one of my kids. Is that saying passed away 2 years ago? Because if so, I'm so sorry. I literally could not even, I couldn't even think about what that would feel like. It makes me want to just be sad instantly because there's no way. There's just no way. I don't think anybody should have to ever deal with that. So I'm very sorry for your loss, and I can't even imagine what that would feel like. And I'm sensitive, so that makes me sad. No, it doesn't make me sad. I just can't even imagine how that would feel. And also I don't want that for anybody ever. So even my worst enemy, I wouldn't want their kids to pass. Nope, would not want it. No, don't be sorry. No, you don't need to be sorry. You're the one who had the unimaginable happen to you. The worst thing that could happen to a parent. No, I won't cry. It does make me kind of sad though. Like a little teary-eyed. That's tough. LinkedIn X and bye. Have a good day, Ashley. I hope to see you back in here. If you want to like the thing, if you want to like the live, feel welcome to. I would appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day with your babies. It's so quiet. I love that. Should we do ASMR? I can talk to you. I don't even know how to do ASMR. But okay. I take what are you eating? What are you eating? I'm so hungry all the time because I can't eat food. But for real though, are you eating lasagna, Garfield? Calm down, Garfield. Do you know who Garfield is? It's a big fat orange cat in the US that eats lasagna like it's going out of style. That sounds delicious. I kind of essentially had the same thing last night, actually. So I had like ground meat. Okay, no, I didn't. I had ground meat. I can't have potatoes. And then I just had avocado. I made them sloppy joes and I could only eat like a couple bites of that. It made me sick because the red sauce makes me sick. But I love ground meat right now. What kind of meat? What kind of meat do you eat? What kind of meat do you eat on the street? Ooh, that's neat. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm not Cat in the Hat. I have Cat in the Hat tattooed on my foot. I have Cat in the Hat tattooed on my foot. Do you want to see? Sheep. What the hell? I've never ate sheep. Is it good? Is it gamey? I've tried lamb. Is that the same as a sheep? Now I feel real dumb. If animal is what you mean. Yeah. I've never had sheep. Does it, what is it, lamby and like tastes like gamey? I love beef. Beef is good, but it's so expensive. All meat is so expensive now, so that sucks. Hello, Trey. How are you? Hello, Madada, Mad, monster, monster. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Also, moot fuck. Did you eat your food in the moot fuck? The moot fuck. Salam. Salam? Yeah. I'm learning words. I'm good. Just set up a Halloween decor. What? It's literally... It's 8:58 in the morning in August. We're not here yet. Trey, it's not Halloween yet. It's not Halloween yet. Just kidding. That's... You do you. No, I actually enjoy decorating for holidays, but I also love to watch the finished product, but I hate to do the decorating because it's too much for my brain to sort out. So I need like a professional designer to just decorate my house for every holiday, and then I'll be happy. Oh, I see. Yeah, I like all the holidays. Mamba. I'm trying to think of... I can't remember our other words. That's okay. I have to do homework. I don't want to do homework. The hard part is the cleaning after. See, I'd rather clean than do the rest of it. Like, if I don't mind the cleaning part, I don't mind cooking, I don't mind any of that. I don't know. I don't mind cleaning. I clean a lot, so I'm kind of used to it. What is he? Trey, what did you get? What did you order? You guys don't celebrate anything? Do you have holidays there or no? I mean, you're saying you don't celebrate anything, so I'm assuming probably no. Also, is this audio any different or any clearer than without this mic, or is this mic just a waste of my time asking for a friend? I'm literally one sub away from 300. I'm so close. So close. That sounds fun, Trey. It's totally clear. So it's worth the mic versus the other. Good to know. Thank you for the feedback. We do, but it's not much. So weird. This is a weird question. So obviously, I know you don't live in Syria, but like I said, that's the closest to what I know where you like near where you live, right? So the girl that I watch that lives in Syria, when she's live streaming, she always hear like fireworks going off in the back. I mean, sometimes it's guns, but when it's not, it's fireworks. Are you guys always doing fireworks as well? Like, is that a thing? You just noticed who he's supposed to be. That's cool. Those Halloween decorations can get expensive. They are fun though. They're very fun, but they can get expensive for sure. Okay. I don't want to do this. $150. But he's worth it. Worth it. I'm so cheap. I have to be cheap though. I'm not loaded by any means. But if I was like a single person, I would buy all the weird things. So I get it. It's supposed to be a certain person. But also not assuming that you're a single person. I'm just saying specifically if I was with no kids, then I would definitely be spending my money on some weird shit, probably. You create a huge fire and cross over it, and sometimes you use fireworks. That's cool, Trey. He's supposed to be the ghost of Jack the Ripper. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. 7 foot tall is huge. That's huge. I mean, I guess it's not as big as those big skeletons that came out, but that is big though. Does he light up and stuff? And what do you mean you cross the fire, Bomba? Like, what does that even mean? You just go swimming through fire? Like, look at me. Like, what did. Please help me picture this. Yes, I would assume so too, Trey. Exactly. You mean you like literally go over the fire? Because that's crazy. With help? Oh, I'll help. Let me help you burn yourself to death. That sounds horrible. What do you mean with help? Why are we helping each other do this? What is this to celebrate? I am confused. What is the culture behind this? He moves his head and moves side to side, and his eyes light up. That's neat. You do it fast. Hopefully, what happens if your helper that day is just not helping? Like, then what? Oh, we had another casualty. Darn. Like, what? What? Sharsambi? Sharshanbi? Surrey. It is very ancient. I would assume so, because that is terrifying. Listen, I'm fat. There is no way that I'm going over a fire. I'm going to get cooked. That is not happening. So, yeah, that's terrifying. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That would scare me. Like, what age do you start doing the tradition? Like, what age do you guys typically start, like, doing the fire part? Surely they're not like taking little babies and taking them over the fire. Or maybe they are. Also, I'm not judging. This is me just thinking that I would be terrified and probably would never be able to do that. But I guess if you're used to it, I guess it is what it is, right? You don't even think anything of it. What else would you get, Trey? What else are you eyeballing for your animatronics? I once had a life-size version of the Snow White poisonous apple, like the witch, and she's holding the poisonous apple. That was kind of cool. Kids do it on a small. Oh, that's even more wild. So they do it too. I mean, I guess, yeah, if it's custom. So do you just do it with your whole family? Do you do it with the community? Is it, how does that work? Excuse me. Oh. Okay, if you were to partake in it, um, who does, like, do you do it with your family, your community, or like your neighborhood? How does that work? Do you guys all go meet anywhere, everywhere, or how does, I don't know. How does it go? You just finished it? Well, yeah, I guess if you're making it handmade, it takes a long time with family. Okay, I didn't know because I know some of our holidays you'll meet with the community and all that. So that's why I was curious. Okay, so kind of probably like ours too. Kind of both, like community if they come, or if they are closer to your family, and then family if the family is family. So ugh. Yes, Captain Hook. Captain Hook. You did tell me. You did, you did, you did. It does take a while to get the coat done. I agree. I mean, I could imagine that's a big thing to make by yourself. I couldn't. I mean, I probably could if I had the time or the patience, but I probably don't have both, to be honest. Zoroastrian means fire worshiper, just so you know. That's interesting. So it's not devil worshiper, which is good to know. So what I'm hearing is, so practically what you're saying is that you're a firebender. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I'm hearing. That's all. That's all. I keep hearing talking, and I don't know where it's coming from. I know. I know, but I was just saying, are you a so what do you do? What, are you an airbender? Are you a waterbender? What are you? What the fuck? I keep hearing talking, and I live in a small town. And they're supposed to fix the streets, so I'm praying that they're not deciding to fix the streets right now. Because I have to be able to go get my son from daycare, so I'm going to have to run somebody over. Damn it. They're unloading heavy equipment. This is why we can't have nice things. This guy's going to be real sad when I have to run him over to go get my kid from school, because I'm not going to leave my kid at school. It's going to be tough. You guys, if I don't come in tomorrow, you know where I'm at. I went to jail. That's what it is. Darn. Seriously, though. I'm so serious. I'm not serious, but I'm so serious. I am so for rizzle, my nizzle. You better put that equipment right back up on that flatbed truck. Seriously, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out when I get there, right? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I'm just writing. We have to do, okay, so every week for school, I have to do one participation post, which is answer this question in like 200 words. Then I have to respond to 2 other people. And then I have to do a big assignment, usually like a 16 slide presentation or a podcast style presentation or like a 8 to 10 page paper. Every week this is what I do. And some of the questions that they ask for the participation, they don't grade it like based on how you answer, so I just put the dumbest answer sometimes, and I still have a 4.0, so it works and it gets me through. Hello, OM, how are you? Is that how you say your name? There you go. How are you doing? What steps might you take to improve your digital footprint? Not pay for ads on YouTube. There's that. You don't want to do that. Yeah, so cool. It's not cool. I am from the United States. Where are you from? I'm almost done though. I only have 13 projects left, 13 weeks, and I'm done. India in the house. Hello, how are you? I am from the US. From the US. You do. Wait, what did I miss? It's definitely better than calling and emailing 50 potential customers and convincing them we have a good product. Okay. Okay. 50 goddamn customers. So I don't disagree, right? But at least you're getting paid for it. I'm paying to do this, which is crazy. But I mean, you have to pay to go to school too. So I don't know. Do you actually my mic died. Mic check 1 2. Why would you not get paid? Why would you not get paid? Here, let me plug my mic in, folks, because I'm fancy now and I have a mic. Can you hear me now? How about now? So, first of all, why are you not getting paid? Second of all, Taj, welcome back. Thank you for liking my room. It's my office. Yeah. So why are you not getting paid? That's crazy. You guys have to work for that long before you get paid? We work for 2 weeks and then your pay starts. Thank you for coming back, Taj. Yay. Right, we get paid like a week or two after we start. We don't work without getting paid. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. We can hear you. Hi, how are you? I am going to try to say that, but I'm going to fuck it up, okay? Tarian? Tarian? What's my name? My name is... It's a mystery. What is my name? I don't know. I don't have a name. What is it? Tarian? Well, and then I lost... Where'd that other friend go? Where did you go? Came through this live shorts. Keep going. Good luck. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry, my mic was out. It's pronounced talk. Talk. I'm doing homework, kind of. Talkrian? Just call me Josh. Listen, Josh. How did we go from talk to Josh? How did we get here? Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'd rather call you by your real name. First of all. Second of all, I feel like that's giving like going from your real name to Josh is giving like call center vibes, right? Like where you call and they're like, "Hello, my name is David." And you're like, "Listen. I know you're not David." "Oh, I'm just teasing. Don't be sorry. I'm just kidding." Have you ever called a call center? Probably not, right? When you're younger. But yeah, no, I've called call centers and it's funny because they'll say that and I'm like, "Listen, just tell me your real name and I might mess it up, but I'll try my best." Welcome to the stream, guys. I need to drink all my water. Talk Korean. I know it's so hard though. I'm just giving you crap. I'm just teasing. Because it is hard, especially online, because it's hard to, especially between cultures, it's hard to get away from my house with your equipment. Fuck. Anyway, it's hard to tell somebody from somewhere else to pronounce something because you can't hear, so it's hard. How about if I just call you Talk? Talk, is that okay? Is that how you pronounce it? The beginning? Talk? Because I can remember that. Go on, get away from my house. I'm just trying to work. These people are in my way. They're trying to fix my road and I don't want them to. My road is fine. It's just fine. Yeah, that too, huh? Wait, no, okay. Josh it is. Josh it is. Or is it Taj? Taj? Is that right? Or no? Tog? Not talk. Taj? Taj? That is true for a younger kid. Um, I feel like a lot of people in like different cultures know English a lot better than people of English culture know any other languages, and that's kind of silly. I think everybody should try to learn new languages, but Taj or Tog? Ta? Sorry, I suck. Sorry that I suck at this. I promise I'm trying. I know how to say mutfak though. Mutfak. And salam. Bangladesh. Don't be sorry. Why would you be sorry about your culture? You should be proud of where you're from. I wouldn't be sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce those letters together. Yeah, I don't know. But I see what you're saying. Try your best. Taj. Taj is like literally how we would say it in the US is those three letters, or for our alphabet would be Taj. So that doesn't help anybody much, if that makes sense. But no, that's cool. That's cool that you're from a different place. I actually find different cultures quite interesting. Yes, I'm American. I'm an American snob, you know. Most Americans are like what do people I'm really not a snob. I'm just teasing. But like what do people Taj? So what do people from like other countries think of Americans? Like what are the stereotypes, you know? Like what do you guys learn about Americans? Probably that they're terrible, which is valid, to be fair. It's valid. I love being American. I'm not complaining about America per se. Yes, I am. But I also wonder what like other cultures hear about Americans because like fat lazy slobs, I could only imagine because it's not that they're not partially right to be honest. To be fair. Depends on what? Depends on what? Does it sound stupid when I whisper softly into the microphone? Older generations hate Americans more than younger generations. That's valid. I think that's the same way here in the US because younger generations are learning that a lot of the older generations were really fucked up. So, like, they're realizing that we can, like, do better if we choose to. I love American. I love people from Bangladesh. So I appreciate that. And yes, I'm Christian. Do I cuss a lot? Yes, I use a lot of magical words and I apologize for that, but I do believe in God. And I do believe that I can say bad words and still believe in God. The younger generation, yeah. So I believe that the younger generation here has less hate as well, just in general towards each other. Um, But I see what you're saying. Like there as well. Well, hopefully the new generation of people all over will hopefully I would say fix the world, but let's be real, we're so far away from that. At least make an impact, right? You're a Muslim. That's cool. I don't know anything about Muslims, to be completely honest, but yeah, I don't know anything about Muslims to be honest, but I would be interesting. I would be interesting. I'd be interested if you want to teach me anything about Muslims because I have no clue about them, to be completely honest. I'm very open to other cultures and religions, though I really like to learn about other cultures and religions. The young ones really do understand. Yes. Yes. And it's like it's very weird because half of the younger people are complete like I'm not trying to be mean, but they're fucking idiots. Like no clue what's happening at all from day to day. And then the other half are super intelligent and super advanced and super mature for their age. There's like no in between right now. There's like either the ones that are like, I like potatoes, or you have the group that are like very mature emotionally. And it's like there's just no in between. But I'm here for it. So. And I don't fault the ones that don't know because I think they were raised by very incompetent older people. The older generation was very incompetent in their knowledge, which isn't a bad thing because I think humans are supposed to be always I think it's important because I think humans are supposed to always be growing, right? Like I think that's the goal. So I would hope that the last generations were more ignorant or more unable to do things than the newer ones because we're supposed to be always growing. So it would be a major issue if 2 or 3 generations down the road, there's not growth and change, if that makes sense. So, like, we should want to grow as humans and get smarter. Like, that's what we've done since the caveman era, is gotten smarter and grown. So, it should not stop here. Hopefully. You want to talk to someone? Please don't leave. Okay, I'll come to Bangladesh. Let's go. Let's go to Bangladesh and get some. What's your favorite meal there? What do you guys do in Bangladesh? Try your food. You know, it kind of sucks because I can only eat like 2 bites of food right now, so I wouldn't be trying much food. So I can only eat like 2 or 3 bites before I'm very sick. But I wish I could. What kind of food do you have? Make it short like I get bullied. I actually have shorts, not about bullying, but I am actually trying to lose weight and I got surgery to lose weight, so I understand that. And I was also obese as a child, and I was also severely picked on as a child because I was fat. And that was hilarious to people that I was fat and bigger than them. And looking back, I wasn't even that big, but I was picked on quite a bit because of it, and it was shitty. So I apologize that you are having to go through that because that is a shitty feeling. It's not good and it sucks. So that's what I can say about that. I have been in your shoes and I am sorry. I can also say the only thing that will fix that is genuinely eating better and doing more. Um, and also not giving a shit what they say because who cares? And I also learn you'll learn as you get older also, right? You'll learn as you get older that those same people that are picking on you, and just because your your downfall of being bigger is visible, just because people can see it, it's easy for them to target, right? It's easy for them to pick on you for that, a lot of those people have way worse internal problems than you have being a bigger person. You might be a much better person inside than they will ever be, but because you can't see their problems because they're on the inside, you're going to get picked on more, which sucks. So just keep that in mind. And I promise when these kids get older and when the people get older that are picking on you, you'll learn all their dirty secrets as they slowly come out through time. And you're going to look back and be like, wow, they were really fucked up. And I was actually not as messed up as they were. So it makes you feel a little bit better because you see things a little differently when you start realizing how messed up those same people are that are picking on you. Way more messed up than you'll ever be, I'm sure. So, I actually have worked with homeless people in the past. They don't bother me one bit, and I've been in dirty areas. So, that doesn't bother me either. But obviously, I can't go to Bangladesh. Um, but I'm saying it would be very cool to visit and check it out. You know what? You don't have to be rich. That's okay. Your mom sounds like she's pretty cool. She sounds like she really wants you guys to have a good life, even if you don't have a lot of money. Oh, that's cool. United Kingdom. Do you want to go to see it or do you want to go to live there? What is it? I can't think of the word that I need. Better rapport. That's what I need. Only, yeah, okay. Hello, Tam. How are you? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Tam, meet Bamba. Bamba, meet Tam. You want to live there? That would be cool. One day you get to live that dream. Maybe you'll be able to take your mom there one day if you work hard. And I don't know how, I'm sure that there's not a lot of money to save at the end of the day. So that does make it very difficult to ever get out of that cycle. But, you know, just keep anybody can do is keep going and keep trying. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Why would they reject the children and accept you? Like, why are they accepting mom and not accepting the children? That's so sad. We live in a sad world. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. I might have to like get in my car and go drive to my kids' school because they're going to tear the road up and I'm scared if I don't go, like I'm scared I'm not going to be able to leave to go get him. Then what do I do? How do I get him? Oh yeah, thank you for the sub. If you subscribe, you'll be my number 300. I'm one away from 300. But thank you for subbing if you do. Don't feel obligated to sub, but I appreciate you coming in and talking nonetheless. And I hope you have a great day. I don't know if you're leaving or if you're just saying you're going to sub, but if you're leaving, have a great day. And forget the haters. That's all I can say. Don't let people make fun of you. Life's okay, you guess. Tam is working and Bomba's getting off of work. Right? Am I right? They rejected you because of the company. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. That's not right. The world should not be like that. I don't think that we should have like open borders everywhere, because I think that would cause chaos just because people could just easily abuse that. But I do think there has to be like a more reasonable system, because we can't just like lock tight everything and call that okay. But we also can't just let it's just like everything, right? Everything in moderation, you have to have a balance. So I'm not sure. You're getting cooked. What does that even mean? Does that mean you're doing things that you should not be doing? Bomba? What does getting cooked even mean? My dad was very drunk and abusive. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, well, it sounds like you may hate me for saying this, but it sounds like it was for the better, because it sounds like he was not helping the situation in any way. And it sounds like your mom is probably, even if she has to work harder, I'm sure she's probably thankful that that's the case instead of being hurt. So it sounds like it's for the better. Not that you want to hear that, but I think that is the reality. So no one has talked with you. Well, I'll talk with you when I can. Oh, things aren't going well. I don't know what getting cooked means. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant to the new terms. You think it means things aren't going well? I don't have friends because of my obesity. Well, like I said, there would be 90% of those same people that are not your friends are just 10 times more fucked up than you'll ever be. So you don't want to be their friend anyway. So I promise you. I promise you, when you get older, you'll see. And that's what everybody says, but it's true. You're getting exhausted with the new job. The new job is, well, God, I would too if I had to work 2 months without getting paid. That's wild. That's right, Tam. Because you know what? Goodness gracious. You guys have, it's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. But you have war incoming. I didn't even think about that. Bomba, be careful. Bomba, be careful. That's terrifying. That would be terrifying. But I agree, Tam. I don't raise my kids to not have friends at all. Like, I definitely don't, but I definitely do tell them, like, what's up with people, because you do get like, that's kind of the good about being a kid, right? Like, as you do think everything's magical, but I also know how hard it was as a person to grow up and learn how terrible people were. So I do try to be real with them too. Like, right, I try to have a fine balance between telling them people are shit, but also letting them be whimsical and have the ignorance is bliss that children have, right? So, yeah, no, I don't go that far. But as an adult, speaking to another adult, I don't disagree because I think that keeping friends really gets messy and slows people down in life more than they realize sometimes. So that no, see, that's different. That's definitely not what I'm saying, but that's very much the extreme side. So now I think that would be hard because you probably struggle to even try to make friends, I'm sure. But it's not that, I mean, I don't know because I feel like as crazy as it sounds, as much I want to say like that's not great. I mean, I don't think it's great to teach your kid that, but I also think there's some realness to it. I think there's some truth behind the fact that a lot of people, majority of people will use you and screw you over any given point. Like as soon as the opportunity is there, people are very opportunistic and will take it and they will be shitty to you and they will destroy you and they will put you 20 feet back when you've been grinding and doing so well to do better. So as much as I don't agree with teaching kids like to that extreme, I just don't know that it's like I don't know, to each their own because it's not wrong, but I do understand how that'd really mess you up and make it hard to try to get friends as you get older. Bye. Have a good day. God bless you too, and I hope everything goes well. It will. You got to just keep going, dude. You'll be okay. Keep on moving. So, I don't know. I think it does make people bitter, but also the world makes people bitter. So it's like which of the two evils or which is worse, right? I will. I'll think of you guys and I will pray for you. For sure. No problem. No problem, friend. Have a good day. So I don't know. I don't know, Tam. I don't know what I think. I think, God, it's hard, especially from a mom's point of view, because I do want, it is built for extroverts. It is better if you can network. It is better you can grow. I get that. But how many of those people that grow and network and do all the things then end up having it all implode in their face because that one person that they trusted did this or that? Like that's kind of where I'm at with it. But also, this is coming from somebody who, when I would bring people over to my house or something like that, my parents would be like, oh, we don't like them because of this, because of this. So I kind of have like the same, not as extreme, but kind of the same upbringing. So I'm very biased in that way because it's hard to detach from that trauma or that learning what you learned to have a different perspective, if that makes sense. So I think there is some bias in my opinion as well, to be fair. So I don't think, yeah, I don't think my opinion is gold on that, to be completely honest. I think I could definitely learn. I'm wondering what will happen if they're, I have no clue. I don't think, does anybody know at this point? Does anybody know? Because I think it's a shit show. And I think it's all, who really knows at the end of the day? Because I don't think even some of the bigger, I don't even think the politicians really know. I think that it's almost scripted at this point because it's so crazy. So I don't know. I don't know who actually knows at the end of the day. But I wonder as well. I wonder all the things at this point. To show Who's going to take care? Nobody. That's where I think we're at. I think we all have to figure out like how to survive at this point. Like obviously, I can't, as an American, I will say it's going to be a lot different and a lot more difficult for other places. But I think everybody's just trying to figure out how to just keep swimming at this point because it's just a shit show. It's such a shit show, like to be completely honest. Um, it is a weird question because I don't know. I think there's only a select few that actually have the answer, and I don't think that like the normal person or your daily person, average person, I think we can guess and guess and guess all day long and go back and forth with ideas. But I don't think like, yeah, no, I completely agree, Tam. I completely agree. That's why I said I don't want to say that from like a place of in consideration of how much more difficult it is in other places. But I do think that it's a mess everywhere right now, and I don't know the answers, and I don't think a lot of people know the answers right now because I don't think there's good answers. And I think the few people that might have a good answer, like I said, I don't know that we'll ever know. So we'll see. But I don't disagree. I think that Americans definitely have it better. I'm definitely, um, like I was saying the other day, even people that are poor here in America, you can still feed your kids. Like, if you're not feeding your kids, it's not because you're poor. It's because you are lazy, you don't want to, you're neglecting your kids because there's ways to get food in America and other places there's not ways to get food. So Americans are very like complacent or like lazy in that way as sometimes if they just don't want to do it even if it means their kid doesn't eat, they just won't do it and that's not like there is opportunity and even if you don't have the opportunity and it's harder to get the opportunity, there's still like food pantries and there's still multiple ways to help your children. So I agree that Americans have it better. I don't disagree at all. But as for the rest of the stuff, I don't know. I don't know the answer. I think it's a mess and I don't know. I my guess is as good as yours on how things are going or how they're going to go to be honest. God. Brenda! I got a box. I'm here. Hi. Take a nap, Mamba. Have a good nap. I got a box. I'm doing a live unboxing of my Walmart package. Does that say anything? No, that's not the accurate. It does, but it's not accurate. Okay. So, I got snacks. I got snacks. Who doesn't like snacks? I got snacks. My nose is like. I got snacks. Buffalo. And sriracha. Yum. I can't eat anything yet. I have to drink my water. I can't eat anything yet because I have to drink my water, but I got snacks. So that's exciting. Ooh. They're edamame beans. You know what that is or no? Edamame beans. And they have different flavors. Edamame. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Look, it's like a pea, like the peas in a pod. Look, I'll show you. These, the beans. So it's a type of bean, high protein, low carb bean. Beep boop, beep boop. Sorry. I don't know. I'm not honestly sure like where it comes from. I guess the pea pods. No, you're not dumb. Like I honestly didn't know. And I still don't know. I think it's just inside like a pea pod, like the big pods. But I'm not sure. I'm just as ignorant. So there we go. You can also it's almost 10. Time flies when you're having a party. So I made a mistake on YouTube. And now I did a paid promotion on something. And now they won't, like, I'm not getting views on anything. And I'm not going to keep doing paid promotion. So I should have never done it to begin with. Because it messed up my algorithm on my shorts. So that sucks. How might you plan, develop, and continue to build your brand online? What? Does not everybody have that option? Is that not a thing? I thought that was a thing for everybody, no? No. No, like I paid for them to promote one of my shorts to see if I would get more engagement or interaction. And I didn't. I got less interaction, but I got a whole bunch of subs. So it was almost like I was paying them for subscribers. And I didn't like that as much because I wanted actual interaction. Okay, yeah, no, I thought I was confused, but you're fine. And then the next one that I posted after I paid for that one, it got I got 3,000 views on the first one that was of that type of video. And then I paid for a promotion to see if I could get even more. I got significantly less views, but I got more subs. Then I was like, I don't like that too much. I'd rather just get views to get traction and worry less about the subs. So I didn't promote the next one to see what would happen. And then when I didn't promote that next one, I got like 2 views on a video where a similar video, almost identical video, got 3,000 views in one night. I got 2. I'm like, I don't understand. So I think I messed up my algorithm by paying, because now they're like, just keep paying us and then we'll give you views. But we're not going to give you views unless you pay now because you paid. So I think that was not a good idea. But now I know I'm not going to pay again. And eventually, hopefully, I get traction back. But I'm not going to just keep paying YouTube. So that's definitely not going to happen. I just wanted to do it as a little experiment. I wish I would have just not, but that's okay. That's okay. My nose keeps feeling like it's running, but it's not running. It's just cold. I hate that. Not that I'm complaining about being cold. Some people don't have that luxury, but it is cold. What does that mean? I think no. I know what it means. I'm just kidding. I honestly think that I'm a mix. So I think that I love my introverted time. I love my time that I can recharge. But I also think I need an outlet for everything that goes on in my brain. So I think I'm kind of a mix of both, to be honest. Like, I think I'm both, in my opinion. How about you? How do you feel? Like, I also don't want to go to parties. I don't want to go to clubs. I don't want to do that. So, in that way, no. But I don't mind going to like a nice place that is like the community getting together for a little bit. That doesn't bother me too bad. But I don't like to go to like big parties and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm kind of like both in a way. There's different components of both that I can resonate with and that suit me. What about you? What about you? How are you? Which one do you consider yourself? I really want to try one of these little pea things. Okay, I'm going to try one. I don't know if I like the smell of it. It does smell good. This is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. You want to see what it looks like? You are an introvert. I have to have time to myself or I get overwhelmed. You don't enjoy that though. When you're trying to get a reaction from people. See, I'm just kind of honestly the same no matter where I'm at. So I'm just kind of a little strange. If I don't even know how to explain it, but this is what these little guys look like. Ignore my dirty hands, okay? I also bite my nails. Don't judge me. But yeah, I'm kind of so I am very much the same person no matter what situation I'm in. Yes. So I kind of think I'm the same way in that sense. See, but I'm different. So I'll like no, they're actually peas. They're not made to look like they really are. Like it's really a pea. It's a bean. Yeah. It's not like it's actually just a vegetable. It's not like a snack. It's just a vegetable with seasoning. I see if I have to sit alone in like a bar or something, I just would prefer not go to the bar. You know? That's how I am personally. But I also don't really care for bars and stuff like that. I'd rather be home and than going to a bar. Personally. Yeah. Yeah, it's just seasoned. A seasoned pea, essentially. Yep. That's all she wrote. It's good though. It's good. I have to get enough. I haven't been getting enough water in, so that's a problem. I need to get more water in. It's hard for me because it hurts my stomach when I have too much. So, my assignment this week is to record a mock 4 to 5 minute meeting with the employee who sent the email. I'm going to record the meeting on your own as a one-way communication to the employee. In your meeting with them, you need to do the following: identify the purpose of the meeting, define the problem, explain the root cause of the problem, identify a minimum of 2 action items that should prevent the reoccurrence of the problem, identify any risk associated with not correcting the problem. This isn't that bad. This is going to be an easy week. This is going to be an easy week. That's easy. I don't mind talking into the thing for 5 minutes. Yeah, so okay. So you're saying like if you get invited. Yeah, so I will too. But I also I won't like in the corner and look at my phone, but I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Let me be real. So yeah, same. Same. I try to engage when I need to, but then if I have a moment to not, then I kind of just space out and don't because it's a lot to take in. It's a lot for me. So, I kind of feel the same way, to be honest. I'm so close to being done with school. You've been here since you've been here for months. So when I was months away from being, I'm so close now. I'm so close. So close. But yeah, I kind of act the same no matter where I'm at. And there will be moments that I'm like this in public as well, like with friends or whatever. But then as soon as they move off and like are talking to somebody else, then I just kind of like, I don't know, I get quiet and a little awkward, to be honest. but that's okay. It's okay. It works. I only have one close friend in real life, right? Not online, because, yeah, people are scandalous. That's why. I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm going to not take the video, but I'm going to take the audio because I need to go change my pants because I have to go get my son soon. Oh, I'm tired. I need coffee and I need energy and I need iron. I know I have no iron left in my body at this point, to be honest. Every time I take my medicine, I throw it up. TMI, I know, but every time I take my vitamins to help build up my stores, since I can't eat food right now, every time I take my vitamins, I just throw them up. So that sucks. It doesn't stay down. And that's why I have black eyes. Because I literally, my body has no iron left in it at all. And I feel like death. So there's that. That's okay though, right? Because at the end of the day, I'll be healthier, maybe, if I can get anything in from making healthier choices, like not having anything in my body at all. This is weird. So can you like still hear me if I'm not in my room? Can you hear me if I'm not in there? Test, test, test. Not that I can see your comments if you can. Oh. Ow. It is cold in here. On the plus side, my pants don't fit anymore. They're all too big, so that's cool. Okay. We're here. Ouch. Is it healthy to have no iron? No, it's not healthy. Not at all, but I can't get it in my body because my body is rejecting it. It's very unhealthy, actually. But I don't know what else to do. I can't get it in. My body throws up. And I can't get it from food because I can only eat 2 or 3 bites of food before I'm very sick. So I don't know the answer. I don't know what to do. I actually did think about going to the hospital a couple times to see if they could give it an IV, but I don't know. And then there's a place that you can go and do it not in hospital where you just tell them, hey, I need this and this, and they'll put it in IV for you. It's like a IV bar, like where it's like going to a bar, but you can go get your health stuff. But it's so expensive. It's like 150 USD for one session for one time of getting the infusion. So, and I would probably need an infusion at least once a month, maybe twice a month. And so that's too much money. Too much money. But no, it's not healthy. I'm supposed to take supplements to make it okay, but it's not okay because I can't get them to go into my body. into my body. So, no. Should we train some robots today? I really need to clean. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this to the kitchen because I need to clean. That's what I need to do. But also because I'm just tired of sitting. What's the best way to do this? There we go. Can you hear me? Or is it so? Well, I mean, not. I'm asking because is this camera now just? Is the camera just now scratching on my chest, or can you actually hear me still? That's what I'm saying. I'm good. How are you? Hi, you from? I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you. Where are you from?
Why are you asking people where they're from?
Because they asked me where I was from, Sophia. I told them I was from Sophia Land.
Hey. I mean, Sophia Land is amazing.
Okay, so there you go. Philippines. That's cool. How is the Philippines? What you doing in the Philippines? What do you do? Now everybody's going to hear my heavy breathing when I'm walking around with my fat ass. That's okay. Okay. I had to get my setup here. Okay. Welcome back. The nature's paradise. I've heard that. I've heard that. It's very nice there. You okay? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's okay. But I'm not really sure either. Hopefully not. It's hard to tell. The internet is wild. The internet is wild. Work, 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 work. You want to see me dance? Because I am practically a professional dancer. That's my dance moves. That's all I got. But I also have coffee.
Dance again.
Do you like my sick moves?
No,
I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Do your homework, girl. Do your work.
I'm taking a break because I went through.
Actually, will you go in the office and what time is it?
10.
Okay, go in the office and work for about 20 more minutes so I can do my thing without interfering with you. And I'm done in the office for now. Just don't mess with my computer and stuff, please. That's cool. He's also a programmer, a game. That is cool. I've heard the Philippines is beautiful. And I think it's, if I recall, I think it's cheap too. Like cheaper to live, or no? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid and I'm not right on about that. Like ignorant. I shouldn't say stupid, but ignorant. And that's not correct. But I think it is cheaper. And very pretty. I think that is correct. Cheaper. Oh, okay. Not cheaper for you. Cheaper for us. I mean, I see what you mean. Is it cheap? Is where you're from cheaper for us than the Philippines? Yeah, it is expensive here, and also, as much as I say, like, you can feed your kid even if you're poor, that is very true. But you do have to have a lot more money at the base, at the core, to have any quality of life here in the U.S. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. And I also might be stupid, but so I feel like in other countries that if you only make a little bit, you can still have a quality of life because there's a lot of people that make a little bit and there is a lot more things. I don't know how to word what I'm trying to say. I have no clue how to say what I'm trying to say. Like there's already things in the culture to somewhat like to very much normalize not being well off, and it makes it a little easier to live with some quality of life because it's more normal. Here, we have safety nets to an extent. But still spend I don't know. Like I don't know what define what you mean by safety nets. Like in what way do you think that? Because I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm trying to see where you're coming from. Because we do, and then sometimes we don't, to be honest. And sometimes the rich Americans and the well-off people give off kind of a global assumption that it's not. And you got to remember, they feed us cheap, shitty food. At least a lot of the other countries, even if they're not well off, they have like fruits and vegetables. There's a lot of times that fruits and vegetables are actually harder for us to get than anything. And then we eat a bunch of potato chips and everybody has health problems and stuff like that. And you have to pay so much for healthcare. So people just die because literally you can't afford the freaking healthcare. That is true. So I think food is one of the ones that is like the biggest safety net. So I don't think you're wrong. But however, shelter, not so much. Pretty much anything but food, not as much, because you genuinely do have to like figure out and make a living somehow to have shelter and all the other things. Now, that doesn't mean everybody. There is some people like that do the welfare, but you can't make any money to do welfare at all. And so they're still normally working jobs, but it's not necessarily like a job that people would see as a job, right? So like they're dealing drugs, they're doing questionable things quite often, to be honest. And so that's where I'm saying, like, I don't know. I don't know where I stand on that, if that makes sense. So I think more Americans, a lot of people assume that if you're American and you're not working, right? But a lot of Americans, like many places, they'll, even if they're not working, they'll be hustling, they'll be grinding and like either reselling stuff, doing some type of job, maybe just not traditional employment, if that makes sense. But I do think very much so with food, very correct. Housing and stuff's a bit different. And getting a job here, if you want to work at like a restaurant, like fast food and stuff, yes, it's easy. If you want to work pretty much anywhere else, it's not going to be so easy. I will tell you, it's not going to be so easy because it's just not. Even with degrees, I struggle to get work quite often. When I'm looking, I'm not looking right now, but when I am looking, it's not been easy. And just having extra money, extra education and stuff doesn't make much difference, because what Americans will do is, if you get a degree, oh wow, okay, so fast food, so they also, and that's how it is here too. It's the same thing, or like older people that have worked their whole life and they don't have enough money still, they'll be working. I always feel bad for those, because it's like, you shouldn't be having to work. Your family should be taking care of you or helping you. You're older. But it's kind of the same. But also people here, the fast food workers, Americans are just lazy. So there's that too. We have no standards because we set no standards. What I mean by that is, our people that have jobs take them for granted so much that it makes the employers not trust people and not take people seriously, or be more hesitant to give them a chance at work because people have done them wrong. So it makes it hard. You're done?
I only have 3 more.
Okay, we'll go. Or not go, but do something while you're waiting. Actually, yes, go brush your teeth, go get ready for the day, go brush your hair, do the things that you should have done earlier. I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So us Americans, you are correct. We have the safety nets, we have the privileges, but because of the ignorance, we're slowly destroying those privileges and we're ruining our country because of purely being ignorant to the fact of how much we had or have, right? So I think that's the problem with Americans, is they got too comfortable for generations and generations, and now we are essentially running ourselves into the ground with ignorance. So that's how I feel about that, to be honest. So it does make it harder for a good worker to show up and get a good job right out of the gate, or even not even good, just a job that pays decently. But because everything's so expensive too, so we got to make more to be able to pay the shit. So I don't know. I don't think anybody has it completely figured out yet, or we wouldn't, the state of the world wouldn't be the way it is. So that's my thought. Yeah, that part. Right. No, that would that not be golden? Yeah, to make, because sure, I say we don't make enough, but like fast food, you can make $14 an hour, USD. So absolutely. If I could make that and grind and were to live somewhere else. So if I could do that and then go live somewhere else, absolutely. Yes, I would. I agree. That would be the ideal situation. The mix of both best worlds, right? Income that's decent for like other countries in comparison, but also cost of living would be decent as well, so you could actually get somewhere. 100, that's crazy. Yeah, so but also like what does a month of rent cost? Like what does it cost per month for say like a 3-bedroom, or let's just say like a 2-bedroom 1-bath like apartment or place? What is rent in USD? Because here it would be about $1,200, $1,200 USD for 1 month. And that's a cheap place in a very bad neighborhood. So keep that in mind. 1,200 is a low end. If you wanted that 2-bedroom 1-bath in a nice area, you're looking at like 1,800 to 2,100 a month, all the way up to thousands. But that's in like a really off different place, right? Like a very luxurious place. 600 USD. Oh my gosh. See, and that's what I mean is like 600. So you're paying. So if you make 100, let's say 100 USD per month, right? And your rent is 600 per year. So, which is 50 a month. Yeah, that's per month here. For a house here with, there's an ant on my ear. We have sugar ants. They got into my plant. For a house here, for that, you are going to spend $2,800 a month. No, that's not how it works, because here, save up and buy a house in a good place, you can't. It doesn't work like that. In a good place, a house here in the US, for a small house in a good place, it's about 300,000 USD. 300,000 USD. And you don't have enough money after your paychecks to save very much because you don't get paid. So what I was saying is if you get paid 100 USD a month and your rent is 50, you still have half of your paycheck to save or to use for living. Here, you might only have 1/3 or even a quarter of your paycheck left. And by the time you pay for all your other needs, so your internet, your whatever you need, which here you have to have internet to survive basically, which is crazy, but it's true because that's how it is here. Or even just your water, your sewer, all the other bills, right? your electricity, all of that. You don't have any paycheck left to save. So it doesn't work like that because there's nothing left to save. For 170, where in the U.S. or where? Where can you get a house in a fancy neighborhood for 170? There? Yeah, our minimum wage is $7.25 USD. So I don't know what that comes to. Oh, in Nigeria. Okay. So yeah, you guys, I think that if I were there, then yes, I would save and get a house. That would be better, is to save and get a house. But honestly, I think we just save 170,000 USD here and then move to Nigeria and buy a house in a fancy neighborhood at that point, because that doesn't sound too bad at all. Save like 300, 400,000 and you have a, no thank you. Sophia, you need to leave Brenda alone. You need to get ready like I asked you. Okay. Go do something other than make the dogs bark. Anyway, you save up like 400,000 USD, go there and live happily and not worry about things, right? That would be a good idea. Or go anywhere. I've thought about it, saving up a lot and then going to a different country and just live happily and not worry about things and keep to myself. You know, take my family places, but it's tempting sometimes for sure, because it's crazy. It's crazy how much they think houses are worth and stuff is here. Maybe the Philippines. I've heard it's good, cheap. I don't know. I mean, safety would also be something that I would have to consider because, I don't know. I don't know enough about like the Philippines, or I don't know. I'm ignorant, so I would have to research that. But I'm sure that just like US, there's places that are safe and there's places that are not in most countries, if I had to guess. Sophia, did you do all your homework for just today, or did you do some for tomorrow? Oh, it wouldn't let you? Oh, lame. Oh, that's kind of scary. Yeah, I don't know that that's where I'd want to go then, to be fair. I feel like if I have to have an armed escort, that's probably not where I want to live. I feel like that would be very stressful to live like that constantly, personally. So how much does an armed escort cost per, let's say like what does an armed escort make per month? Do you know? I'm just curious now because that's different. We have that in the US, but only for celebrities. So people that would be targeted is only the people that have that in the US. Otherwise, it would be a luxury and it would be very expensive to even think about trying to get. Yes, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying like I don't, but I think that'd be scary to have to um, live your whole life with an armed person. Like, I'd rather just be able to go out and wherever I live and feel safe ish. Like, obviously, not, you're never safe completely anywhere, but I mean, like, somewhat safe. That's what I'd prefer. That way, because I'm anxious, I'm usually very anxious. So I don't want to live somewhere that I have to be on guard 24/7 because I already am. Because I already am kind of like that. So that would be a recipe for my mental health decline quick, if that makes sense. Not that I couldn't do it if I had to. If I had to, that's fine. I would make it work, but not by choice. Huh, interesting. So here in the US, if you get an armed escort, it's a private job and it's very expensive. It's for celebrities to have, not for people. Okay, friends. I have to go. I have to go get my son. And yeah, got to get that done. And then I'll be busy for most of the day doing this and that. But you guys have a good day. I will see you later. Tam, have a great day if I don't see you. And yeah, thank you guys for coming by. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.